Okay, Sandite friends, example 2. And this time let's take these set of numbers. There's 4 different numbers, and let's go from the greatest or the biggest number to the least number. So the greatest number is going to be in first place in our race this time. Okay? And let's write them vertically or up and down. We have an 8.7, an 8.77, an 8.07, and an 8.777. Okay? Now, let's just take a few seconds and let's go and let's put zeros where there are missing numbers, just so that everything kind of looks in order. And remember, we put our decimals in line. Now, always check your whole numbers. This time the race, everything's tied, and our whole numbers places, they're all 8s. So, and we're looking for our greatest to our least. So if we look in our tens place, we have a 7 versus a 7 versus a 0 versus a 7. This 0 is a lot less. So this guy here, just right off the bat, looks like, I don't know what happened, but he's not even in the running. So he just came in 4th place. Let's just go ahead and take him out of the race, and he's not even going to be considered. Okay? So we're tied. We're tied here. Looking at the hundredths place, we have a 0 versus a 7 versus a 7. So it's against these two guys, a 7 and a 7. We're tied. This guy's not in the running. So between these two, we have an 8 tied. We're tied at the 7, and we're at a 7 versus a 0. And since we're going from greatest from least, that 7 being bigger than a 0, that just won him the first place position. Okay? That's the biggest number. Okay, so he's out of the race. So it's between these two. All right, so here we are. Remember, we're tied here. We're tied at the tenths place. The hundredths place, it's a 7 versus a 0. And we want the biggest number, 7 being bigger. This guy right here just came in 2nd place. Because the 7 is bigger than the 0. So that must mean that this number here, the 8.700, is coming in a respectable 3rd. Okay? So some of you are going to be able to look at this just logically and just automatically tell that what's 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, but I'm noticing a lot of people are struggling and having trouble with it. So there's another example, and I'll put some more up.